Justin talks about the marriage, Korra talks about the marriage. Now, two of them, they inside, right? Even vloggers and bloggers, they are waiting for the crumbs that Korra throws out. They use it to make video. Justin they will grab the crumbs and make video. The sister is producing some information that Korra herself has not produced. The guy has not produced it. At the end of the day, you are not the husband and the wife. It is their story, not yours. If she came out and say, people have been dragging my sister, I'm here to support my sister. Okay, that thing my sister said is true. I was a witness. That thing she said is true. I was a witness. That is fine. But to now go and bring the one that those two, the husband and wife, have not chosen to put it out yet, I feel like that aspect too is wrong. This Korra sister now said that Justin's family is a family of nobodies. Who says that? Who are you to call anybody a nobody? Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video, I think I'm going to make about 3 videos. I want to have one in which I address Justin Dean. I have another one in which I'm going to talking about Korra. I don't know which one I'm going to post first, but I typically don't like to jumble all my videos, up. Like if I make a video, jumble all the topics together. I like to separate them. It helps. I think it helps me to focus on each one separately, so we can focus on the particular area, that has to be discussed. In this video, I want to speak about this Korra's sister that has come on social media and said a lot of stuff that I felt like so unnecessary, a lot of nonsense. I'm sorry, it's my opinion. Everybody is free to share their opinions in the comment section, and a lot of stuff that she has done that I feel like it's wrong. Why this topic? About this whole thing, you may think, okay, it's about Korra and the husband, whatever, but there's so much about their story that we can discuss, because it is a societal thing, if that makes sense. It is about things that happen in society that is something to learn from it. I always tell people, if there's nothing to learn from a video, there's no message. I don't make it. People that leave me comments, you see all this Korra thing, I've been tagged on Instagram, and when I get tagged on something, I look at it, I be like, okay, this is, I get there is a lesson or something. I feel like there's something in the thing, I will make a video about it. There's some things I get tagged on, I don't talk about it. But this one I want to talk, because there is something we should all be honest about, right? Now, there is this girl that came up, lady, I don't know, some people say I call people girl too much. Lady, a woman that came out and said that she's Korra's sister and all of these things. Let me tell you one thing that she did from the beginning that shows me that she's not coming from a good place. Let me put it like that, right? The first video, if I'm mistaken, correct me, but the first video she made, she spoke so much about, at least they are making money, they are making their money for their platform, She spent so much time speaking about, if you're going to talk about me and make money, why not? Go ahead and do it. Oh, there's this lady that helped her to build their platform on Facebook. She mentioned that one, people that helped her to build their platform on Facebook. And then she talked about, I'm trying to build my own platform. If I'm not mistaken, she said she's trying to get herself monetized. She spoke so much about growing her platform, making money, getting monetized, and all of those things. Oh that lady that talks about my sister, she's talking about my sister. She's making money. I don't blame her. She's making money as long as you can make money. So she basically showed that she came onto this to make money. She came onto this to grow her platform. She came on, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. That's what the first message she passed across that made me then feel like whatever else she says, I'm not saying she's going to lie, but the fact that I know she's here for the money, it rubbed me the wrong way. Let me put it like that. As always, this is me being honest. Your opinions in the comment section. Right now, why I feel like that was so off and so, I don't know how to phrase it. Your sister's marriage problems, your niece's parents' marriage problem, you want to come and use it to grow your Facebook account. You want to come and use it to get monetized. You want to use it to come and blow. How does that sound? Let's not suspend our brains. You see, Nigerians, there's something some people do. When they become a fan of somebody, they suspend their brains. Don't be like that. It's the same thing that happening with pastors. Once they follow a pastor blindly, once they don't say, this pastor is whatever, once they decide to follow a pastor, the pastor can do anything in this world. They will just drop and pass. They will leave it. It doesn't work that way. I made a video. I don't know which one I'm posting first. I said, as you're watching me, any day I do something that is not right, please leave me a comment and say, Summer, I like you, but I don't like this, that. Please don't say you love me because of that, you know, go tell me when I did something wrong. Don't do that. That's not love. That's not how you love somebody. When you love somebody, you tell them the truth. This lady came out and from day one spoke about the message I got from that is that I'm here now on Facebook. I want to come and grow my platform. It's not easy to grow on Facebook. I want to get monetized. I'm trying to get monetized. So that is why I'm here. I'm not saying don't grow your platform. I'm not saying don't get monetized. I'm not saying don't this. But it's not a painful story of a family member that you should be using to do it. You may say, what about vloggers? What about this? Bloggers have been doing it from day one. So it's not like they started it. I don't know how to phrase it. You know what I mean? See, if any story come out and bloggers speak about it, it's already the line they've chosen. That's already what they do. So if you bring saga, they will do the saga for them. If another one bring, they will, because it's already the area they chose. But for a sister to say, I want to come and use my sister's story. Unfortunately, let me tell you guys, you know, some people will never say when I say something like this. When I speak about people not staying in violent marriages, I say, if you see violence, run. I have never come here to say, if your marriage is good, yeah, you should walk away from it. I've never said that. But some of the people that want to, some are said, they will not quote me. I always make videos saying marriage is a beautiful thing. I've experienced it, so I know it. Marriage can be beautiful. So I've never come to say marriage is a bad thing. I said, but if there's violence, if there's so much going on in that marriage that is taking life out of you, walk. But the person, people that will come and say, Soma, does not, anyway, let me not even go there. They will leave all the places where I've said that marriage is a beautiful thing. Marriage, and I will make videos say, if your marriage is going well, hold it tight, cherish it. Not everybody can come out and say their own is going well. Your own is going well, cherish it. Not everybody have what you have. All those kind of people. You will not hear me say other one. No. Anyways, so, unfortunately, let me say it, marriage breakups happen. We're not going to lie. Nobody went into a marriage with a plan that we'll marry after 4 years, we'll fight, and then we'll post it on Instagram, we'll post it on Facebook. By 3 o'clock on the 24th of blah, 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 after our marriage, we will do this, we will scatter it. Nobody planned it. So that is, everybody wants the happy ever after. When it ends up not happening, violence or whatever, is still not the best outcome anybody wanted. So somebody's sister, her marriage has gone the way that, obviously, I don't want to believe that's what she wanted. Right? As much as I always say it, if you don't let do, go. Those that are even trying to blame Korra for her marriage problem. Don't forget, she's not the one that walked away. It is the perimeter that walked away. Sorry. It's the grown man that walked away. So before you go drag her, remember, say, no, she walk away. Now the man waka come up for the marriage. Come for social media and say, Radugo. My marriage is over. I'm not supposed to laugh. This is not funny. But it's like he's the one that walked away. He's the one that came, Eluwa. My marriage is over. He was the one that said it. Right? So why am I saying this? Because when people start, they forget that I'm not a fan of Korra. But I'm going to be honest. Korra did not wake up. She's not the one that walked away. He's the one that, when she will say, go back to your marriage. She's not the one that walked away from the marriage. She's the man that walked away from the marriage. Abi? Okay. I don't know why but the marriage didn't share to us exactly really, because I never understand what to break up the marriage till today. They talk here, but never make sense to me. But anyway, let's not forget that it's not Korra that walked away. Okay, now, marriage now ended. Right? Like I said, it's not what anybody planned for or dreamed of. And a sister will now come and say she wants to use this unfortunate story. Let me put it there, because it's unfortunate because that's not the outcome anybody prayed for their marriage. She wants to use it to grow her platform. How does that sound? Justin talks about the marriage, Korra talks about the marriage. Now two of them, they inside, right? Even vloggers and bloggers, they are waiting for the crumbs that Korra throws out. They use it to make video. Justin they will grab the crumbs and make video. The sister is producing some information that Korra herself has not produced. The guy has not produced it. At the end of the day, you are not the husband and the wife. It is their story, not yours. If she came out and say, people have been dragging my sister, I'm here to support my sister. Okay, that thing my sister said is true. I was a witness. That thing she said is true. I was a witness. That is fine. But to now go and bring the one that those two, the husband and wife, have not chosen to put it out yet, I feel like that aspect too is wrong. One thing we have to realize, you see the husband and wife, he's saying this about his wife or whatever. Some people say he's the one telling bloggers some lies. I don't think there's been proof. I'm not saying it's not true, but so far there's not been any proof that he's the one that went and told bloggers some stories that she had affair, or whether There's accusation that he's the one going to tell them behind. That she slept with this person, or a lot of things that have come up. So people have rumored, whatever, that is the one that is telling bloggers. But there's no proof about that. Okay. No matter what he says, what she says, they are the ones in that marriage. And we forget, we have seen couples that have fought. This one, they fight. This one, Korra and husband fight. Where they fight? We have seen couples that have fought. That have really, and after how many years they made up. And they forgive each other like nothing ever happened. You know, Nigeria, they say, when you see husband and wife, they fight. When they say fight, they curse each other. They curse, they whatever. They say, don't join them, curse any of them. Because if you join them, say, yes, Iyabo, Iya Tunji, yes, you know the or tell your Baba Tunji. When they settle, now you, they go to settle. To be the normal saying, when they settle, you will be the outsider. Because their love will catch fire like say nothing happened before. The maximum you can do is that, oh, Tito, you don't do, go, stop fighting. That's the maximum you can do. Ah, oh, Tito, you stop. Don't leave. That's what you can do. Or if your sister, like I'm saying, sister shares something, say, yes, it's true. What my sister shared is true. I was there. I have proved that. But don't go and generate information that these two have not generated. If tomorrow they decide to make up, how are you going to cope? You forget that they can forgive. I'm not saying they will, but it has happened. Couples that have fought more than this, they have settled back together. As if nothing ever happened. The love will catch fire more than before said. But they don't have that. The husband does not have that kind of love for you. So how you go continue do all God that time? In-law. How are you going to do it that time? When you've already go put extra fire. That's that one. Another area. You forget that you are insulting Justin, whatever. You are insulting him. That is the father of your two nieces. Those little girls. It's their father you are insulting. They may be able to forgive their father tomorrow, forgive their mother tomorrow, but they may not. That is still the grace that the parents will enjoy with their children. Say, it's my papa, it's my mama. It's not the same. She has insulted Justin's father, mother, Justin's family members. So you are insulting those your niece, their grandmother, their grandfather, their uncles and aunties on their father's side. If they reconcile, see, I grew up in a home where parents fight. I've shared my stories here. You can check them out. You can check them out. There are some things my mother have said about my father. My father says about my mother. They will say, hi, your mama, I shouldn't have married her. My mother will say her own, I shouldn't have married. They say a lot of things about each other. We forgive them. But my aunties, if any of my aunties they say something about my parents, I know they find her funny at all. You know why? Because they know they enjoy the same grace with my parents they enjoy from my hand. If you know what I mean. You get my point. So this niece, little girls, they are still little. Some of the things that she's saying today, I hope she can face these children tomorrow and defend herself when those children grow up. Because the children love their parents, they can forget their parents easily. But that love they have for their parents is not the one they have for you. Right? Okay. Now, another area that I want to address, this is the sister. She now came out in the other video she made. Somebody tagged me on that video on Instagram. Most of my videos I say, now tagging, now they go get information whether I like it or not. I was getting there's this particular lady. She's the master tagger. I think I'll put her on the screen here actually. She's the master tagger. She will tag you. Okay. The one that was tagged on Instagram, when I watched it was even small, and I said to go and find the full one. So that if I want to talk, make I know which I talk. This Korra sister, let's be telling ourselves the truth. Grow your platform. You already said you want to. That's fine, grow it. But don't do, there are some things you don't have to do. She now said, she called Justin's family. I'm not a fan of Justin. Will make her talk and I'm gonna go watch. I don't know which video I'm going to post first. That's one thing I have to my advantage. Because I'm never burying my head under anybody's armpit. It gives me the freedom to see and speak the truth. Because I know they say I support this. No. As far as we know so far, Justin's family have not come out publicly to address this matter. They may address at the back or whatever, but at least we have not heard them say anything. This Korra sister now said that Justin's family is a family of nobodies. Who says that? Who are you to call anybody a nobody? Who? Okay, now she has said a lot of things. Justin is this, Justin is that. Because she knows Justin, but she couldn't say a single thing Justin's family has done wrong to her. So what have they done wrong to a grown woman for her to open her mouth to insult a family that, what have they done to her? She has not told, she didn't, in all her videos, she has never said anything that that family did to her. I don't even know if she has met the family face to face. She didn't say a single thing. At least she can say, Justin blocked me, Justin this one. But she has not said a single thing in that family. So why now call them a family of nobodies? She called human being created by God family of nobodies. That's why I said she said a lot of nonsense. Was that necessary? So now she has come out to say the family is a family of nobody. So now that she has come out to start insulting the family, so the guys more than her should now come out on social media and answer you back. And then the father too will come and answer you back. Say the father is a tractor driver. Their family, she said, their family of farmers, tractor drivers, and what was the other thing she said? The hairdressers. So hairdressers, tractor drivers, or whatever are nobodies. Since when? Since when? Well, there's this video Korra posted, and one beautiful Igbo woman. If I'm not mistaken, I hear from her voice she's Igbo. She's the one that's making Korra's hair. So that hairdresser that's making Korra's hair is a nobody. Is that what you're saying? Oh, family of no, they are not educated, she said. You have problems with Justin. Now you are now insulting his family. What does that say about you as an individual? Let me say something else before I forget. You see, if you want to build your channel or your platform with Saga, be ready to use Saga to maintain it. Because people cannot come for Saga and tomorrow you tell them you are selling pots. If I'm not mistaken, that's what she says she sells. You not come and say, Saga, Saga, Saga. They're not running to come and hear Saga. And then you not tell them to come and buy pot. They go say, pot to bow. We came here for Saga. If you grow your platform with a Saga, make sure you maintain that Saga because people are there for it. Justin can maintain the Saga because he's inside it. The sister can maintain it. If the Saga say finish, the two people can decide to start a new one so that it can keep going because they are the ones inside it. You from Asa cannot start it because you are not in the marriage or in the ex-marriage, whatever you're going to call it now. You're not, the Saga is not in your powers. If you start, you say you want to grow your platform with a Saga, be sure that you are ready. That you have enough Saga to maintain it. Because now she made a video and she put the title and put Korra's name in the title. And boom, she got 300,000 views. Go and see the next one she made where she said she's cooking. It was only 10,000 or whatever. The views were so small. Do you know why? People are not coming to you for your cooking. They are coming for the Saga. So you don't grow platform the wrong way. Don't grow platform with something you're not going to maintain. Bloggers are bloggers. So they can discuss that one tomorrow, discuss that one tomorrow, because whatever is out there, whatever story is out there, that's already what they do. It's already their territory. But you cannot say you are selling pots. Abi say you are cooking. You will not go and try to use Saga to blow your platform. What ends up happening? After you blow that platform and the Saga no longer there, people will not watch because they came for Saga. There are some couples on this YouTube channel that they say, baby, when they were pregnant was when their channel blew up. They now started popping babies. When they now stop having babies, nobody's watching again because people came for babies. Or when the children don't grow, they are no longer tiny little babies. I'm saying this now for content creators or whatever we want to call ourselves. Make sure that what you want to drag people into your platform with is something you're going to maintain. Like I said, she made a video, she mentioned Korra in the title. The video got 300,000 views. The next one, she said she's cooking. Only 10,000 or 15,000 came. Is that how to grow a platform? Going back to what I feel is an insult on that family that so far we have not heard from them. They may be the nastiest family in the world, but Korra have not told us what they've done to her. Korra, even your sister has not even said anything that the family did this to her. It is the Korra herself has never mentioned them, right? Okay, even the sister that want to come and grow on Facebook, she has not said that family did anything wrong to her sister. So far, we have not heard it. And yet, she called them a family of nobodies. She said they are not educated. They don't go to school. They are farmers. So now we're going to call, let me say this, me, I'm educated though, because you see, when you make video about marriage, people say, he must be having problem in your marriage. That's why you discuss this. If you say a man should not beat his wife, so people assume that you're being beaten. I've never been beaten in my life, thank God for that. But I'm not going to wait until it's something that, you understand, it's something that affects me before I will speak. When I speak about violence in marriage, I'm speaking for those that are experiencing it. I don't have to experience it before I speak about it. If you make video about whatever, oh, they assume. Now I'm making video about education. Me, I am well educated. Thank God for that. Because people will not come and say, no, I've got university degree. Okay? From abroad. I'm not bragging, but I want to say it so that before people now say, hey, maybe she hit a nerve, you know, maybe the pain, and maybe because you don't get education. Let me clarify that now, right? She is not saying that people they are not, families are not educated, family of nobodies, because they have no education or whatever. And I thought to myself, are you for real? Are you for real? A lot of us cannot brag of educated parents. My father no get university degree. My mama no get university degree. So my parents were family of nobodies. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? This is why I said that the sister said a lot of nonsense. Because you won't grow platform, be careful. A lot of people that are watching you, I bet you they too may have no education. So you're not telling them that they are nobodies because you say they are hairdressers, tractor drivers, farmers, whatever. They have no education. So only people that have education are somebodies in life. Let me tell you guys, before you laugh at somebody for being, if they say he's a farmer boy, and so what? What is wrong with being a farmer? What is wrong? What kind of mentality is that? Look at her with all her education, with all the education she claimed she and her whole family has, right? All the education, she's coming and Facebooking. So is that what you went to college for? To come on Facebook? Think about it. Is that what she went to college for? To come on? That shows that education is a beautiful thing. I am educated. My children, I have told them, once you finish your university degree, once you get your degree, that's it. I finished my job. I can say, okay, yes, you are educated. I like that. I remember my son finished secondary school and he was like, I don't really know what I want to study. I said, you will go and study anything. Stay in university. I told him, oh, I said you will stay in university and be thinking. If you change your mind, you change another thing. None of my children will be uneducated. So don't confuse my message that I'm saying education is not a good thing. I really want to emphasize that. But I do not believe that education is the reason why I should look down on anybody. For what reason? For what reason? Or education is everything. It's not. If education is everything, why is the sister Facebooking? Upon all the so-called education, she's Facebooking, she's Instagramming. Is that what she went to school for? You get my point? Upon all the education, she's claiming. I'm going to be honest, it's wrong when I heard her say they are family of nobodies because they have no education. And I'm thinking to myself, so you bragging that her family, they are all educated. So upon all your education, upon all their education, she is Facebooking, Instagramming. Her sister is twerking. With all her education, she's twerking, being naked on Facebook. Is that what she went to school for? She calls other people nobodies because they are not educated. But you are educated. Your sister, apparently it means your sister too is educated. So with all your education, you are Facebooking. And your sister is twerking naked on Facebook. And you feel that because you are educated, you are the somebodies. And those other people, the justice family that she is insulting, right? I'll say it again. Maybe tomorrow they can decide to create a platform to come and answer the Korra sister, because Korra has never said anything bad about that family. I haven't seen, right? And the family, we have not seen them on social media. So maybe tomorrow now they may change their mind and want to come and create platform to answer her because she insulted them. So, but with all your education and everything, you are the one that have left your education, because you cannot tell me you study Facebook in college. You cannot tell me that Facebook is what you studied. No. Or selling of pots. She says she sells pots. You can't tell me it's selling of pots you went to school for. No. You went to school and now you're Facebook. So upon all the education, you are Facebooking and selling pots, right? And then your sister is twerking naked on Facebook. And then you feel like you are somebody's. And then the family, the so-called uneducated family that are nobodies, we don't see them on Facebook twerking naked. And somehow you feel like you're better than them because you have an education. At least they have the decency. Like I said, tomorrow they may come, I don't know, maybe tomorrow they'll go and create a channel and come and answer you back. But so far, with all your education, they have the courtesy and the decency to leave Korra and Justin to be doing their own, whatever they are doing on social media, dragging each other. They stayed away from social media. But you, with all your education, you are the one that came to insult people that have not spoken about you. Let's be telling ourselves the truth. That was out of order. I don't like this idea of praising somebody no more because no, that is absolutely wrong. No matter, like I said, she has not said what her family did wrong to her that made her to call them a family of nobodies. What are we speaking about? Do you say people are farmers? Do you people think farming abroad is like family in Nigeria? Farming abroad, even in Nigeria, I have always said that if I was to go back permanently in Nigeria, I would love to go into farming. A lot of you know I'm into gardening. I just love the idea of putting something in the ground and see it grow. But we look down on farming or whatever. I come from a community of But our family will not be farming to sell. Our people naturally, my tribe, we grow. Everybody, we don't see a land standing and nothing is in it. We believe in planting and growing what we eat. We don't grow to sell. My people grow what they harvest and live on for the next season. That is how my community is, right? But Nigeria as a country, there are some people that have some Nigerians that do not, I don't even know how to say it. They look down on farmers. That is why Hausas are the ones that are farming in Nigeria. If they say they don't sell rice today, they will say they're skinny. Hausa say there's no onions. Nigeria will be crying for onions because Hausa is the one that when they supply before Nigeria will have it. And that's why they can hold Nigeria at ransom, because they are the ones that are growing a lot of the crop we eat in Nigeria. Everybody look at farmers, look down on farmers, but everybody need to go to the market and buy what they are going to eat. And you think farmer is a nobody. Farmers, you think they are nobodies, and your sister that is twerking is a somebody. Alright? Everybody in this life needs the food that farmers grow. But you are selling pot, now person will get yam. Now go even they look for pots where they want to cook. You forgot that yam can be cooked without pots. You can roast yam and eat it. You can roast it on open fire. Who needs who more? Is it the farmer that needs you more, or you that needs the farmer? That you're going to make fun of farmers? Let's be speaking the truth. You think society needs a farmer's produce less, and then your sister's twerking is so important to society that makes you feel like farmers are nobodies? Let's be speaking the truth. I never knew that a day will come where we can laugh at people and say farm boy, farm family, and then we say the person that is twerking naked, and I said we praise the person that is twerking naked, basically naked, and then we laugh at people that are farming for the food we need to eat to survive. I never knew that day would come until I heard comments like that. Farmer boy, from the guy never hid it. He said it that he's the only one that is educated in his family. He didn't hide it. You see some people be like, oh, our family is this. He didn't hide it. He said that he's the only one that is educated in his family. He said it. He did not hide it. Before you laugh at a farmer or farmers, go and find out how much one tractor costs. Go and Google it and find out. Some tractors, there are some tractors that can feed some of your families for generations. There are some tractors that are $70,000. What are we talking about? Let's be speaking the truth that society needs to hear. That's why I say about when I hear a topic and I say like there's something I need to speak about, I speak about it. I'm not saying if you want to drag, somebody want to drag Justin, drag him, but don't drag his family. You have not said what his family did wrong to you for you to call them family of nobodies. Am I not making sense? Why call them nobodies? Why? Upon all her education, and they are uneducated, yet they have enough class. So far, because I can't predict for people, they can change tomorrow and come on social media to come and join this classless behavior, right? But so far, it seems that they have enough class to leave Justin and Korra to be doing their thing. They didn't come. But the person with all the education became so classless by calling people nobodies. Who are you to call anybody a nobody? Who? That is wrong. Let's call a spade a spade. That is absolutely wrong. Because they are farmers and they are tractor drivers and they are hairdressers. That was so unnecessary. Something else she said, you know, they didn't go to school, so they don't have critical thinking. There was a way she phrased it. They didn't go to school. How did she say? His family didn't go to school. They don't have critical thinking ability. There was what she phrased. And I said, whoa, a lot of us that went to school, we didn't do a module that is called critical thinking. There are some educated people that can easily be fooled. So critical thinking is only for those that went to college or went to Nigeria, they say universities, that can critically think. And she, with her critical thinking abilities, thinks that farmers and hairdressers are nobodies. But her sister is a somebody because she twerks. You see, my sister, she has 5 million followers. So because she's a 5 million followers on Facebook, makes her somebody. And she's twerking on Facebook, makes her somebody. And because farmers do not have followers, hairdressers, they are nobodies. Is that critical thinking? Was she critically thinking when she made that comment? I don't think so. There's nothing critical about that thinking that allowed her to make a comment like that. Someone that will come and laugh at a family for not being educated will then praise somebody else for dancing with all the nash out in public for the world to see. What is this? What is this? So I don't don't know. I really wanted to come and address it. I'm going to say this, guys. No matter how much you support somebody, tell the truth all the time. That is what society needs. That's what we need in our world today. The truth. There are a lot of things that I have said it. I have a video, I don't know which I'm posting first, that this, what's his name, Justin has done. And I'm like, he deserves to be cancelled. I said he deserved the restraining order and all of that. But in this case, I'm speaking about Korra's sister. She has even done things that Korra has not done. There are some things, it's not her story to share. She says she wants to grow her channel. A lot of these things she's doing, I'll say it again, is not how to grow a channel. This is how I feel about it. I feel like her video, I'm not saying don't defend your sister, that's fine. You can come out to give that extra support and say, yeah, what she's saying is true. I'm a witness. When this happened, I knew about it. That's fine. But don't go to the areas that she hasn't brought out in public first. Because at the end of the day, you are not in that marriage. Don't forget that. There are some things they may not want to bring out. Even in the process, you see the wahala there now. Even in the process, if a lot of you that watched that video, there was someone by her side that was speaking. Do you know what that person said? Let me tell you guys, go and watch that video back. She was not speaking. And then she now said something like, oh, she's coming out and saying my sister was unfaithful, blah, blah, blah. Whatever way he was saying it. The person standing by her side now said, and he was unfaithful too. There was a way that person said it. Whether you like it or not, that person has indirectly confirmed that your sister was unfaithful. But because he said Justin too was also unfaithful. So that person then insinuating that your sister was unfaithful. That's what it means. Because that person said, yeah, but Justin too was also unfaithful. You see how you go carry yourself now. How you get involved and end up exposing what your sister was not willing to expose. Or providing information that you shouldn't have provided. You get my, I'm not saying she should not support her sister. But there are some things you should not do. And then I feel like it's sad for her to say that she's here to grow her channel. She's telling everybody, go and grow your channel, go and grow your platform. I'm here to grow my platform. And then you want to use your sister. Like I said, a saga that is not your own, you will not know when they will end it. If they end it tomorrow, they come back together. What saga will you use to grow your platform? How will you grow your platform? If they say they don't do anymore, what then do you have? People that run to you to come and watch saga, tomorrow come and tell them you're selling pot. Many will not buy because they didn't come for buying up pots. And secondly, don't insult another family. Don't insult your viewers even in the process. Or insult people that are not educated. And I can bet you, your own parents, it's possible too, they don't have an education. Does it mean your family your parents were nobodies? I say that everybody in your family are highly educated. There may be uncles and aunties that have no education. Are you saying they are nobodies too? You see what I'm trying to say? Like I said, there was so much she said that was completely unnecessary, full of nonsense, and insult that was not warranted. We have not seen any reason so far why he should insult Korra's in-laws or former in-laws, or June's, that's Korra's daughter's name, June's grandparents. There's no reason for her to insult June's grandparents and uncles and aunties just because you want to grow your platform. You want to support your sister, there are better ways to do it without being classless about it. I think that's how I should phrase it. Without being classless about it. This is how I feel about it. Everything I've said is my opinion. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.